I was building on a lecture.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Whatever goes around comes around. Laws of the universe. And, well, Andrew Tate is back out of prison and has his social media and has having, oh my God, a very nice time with it. With 6.2 million followers, Andrew Tate is roasting BuzzFeed as brokies for shutting down their news division. Andrew Tate would be correct in that BuzzFeed has no more money left. BuzzFeed, super ultra woke BuzzFeed, has been shutting down various elements of its company, firing 15% of its staff, and completely doing away with BuzzFeed News. Jonah Peretti made this mewling, long statement where he blamed the stock market and decelerating digital advertising and a tough recession and a tough economy, declining stock market. How about you just having a site that nobody wants to read? Because our site's doing great. Our product's doing wonderful. Maybe you just don't have a site that anyone wants to read because it's woke as hell and it's a complete piece of dumpster fire trash. Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate's brother, is saying, hey, BuzzFeed, are you for sale? Me and Andrew Tate are interested. Andrew Tate doing a poll right now as to whether he should buy BuzzFeed and turn it around. Do it, Tate. 64%. 74,000 votes. 64% saying do it, Tate. Let me check the number. 75,000 votes now. And 64% holding strong. Andrew Tate declaring what he would do if he were in charge of BuzzFeed News. Fire all the staff instantly. He, him, Robert. Lord Tate has fired you for being a liberal mega dork. Company policy states we must terminate all of the DNGs, dork, nerds, geeks. You have been demoted in the game of life from wagey to brokey. Andrew is, of course, worth hundreds of millions and has 35 supercars and a yacht and a plane and big muscles and is sexy and funny and tall and brilliant in every way. Kind regards, management. Okay. So, Andrew Tate has an axe to grind. BuzzFeed's done a bunch of hit pieces on Andrew Tate, including when people leave comments that BuzzFeed deems as inappropriate during his show, Join the Real World. BuzzFeed did a huge hit piece on it, as though it's somehow my fault and not funny. So the woke world is now turning inside out and upside down and eating their own. Articles under Tate's BuzzFeed. 10 colors that you didn't know existed in a Bugatti because you can't afford one. Perfect. Yes. Yes, and buy it and make it based feed. Perfect, actually, this. Very nice. All right, so Andrew Tate in charge of BuzzFeed. What do you think? What do you think? How about me? I don't think I have the amount of money that Andrew Tate has. But what about me? We made a meme about it. I used to work at BuzzFeed like 10 years ago. Didn't end well. My deepest condolences to BuzzFeed News. Any writers looking for work? We have a number of positions open at my profitable and growing media company. Thanks to you. We really appreciate you. And we really appreciate BuzzFeed for firing me because I wouldn't have had the opportunity to grow this profitable media company that I own 100% of if I had stayed as a wage slave, getting paid pennies on the dollar for corrupt, ultra-woke BuzzFeed, which really turned into a totally different company. The new BuzzFeed logo. Very nice. What will we do without BuzzFeed? Really turned into a very different company, by the way. This is what I was looking for. BuzzFeed didn't used to be this like racially obsessed, ultra left-wing organization. I'm not trying to stand for BuzzFeed, but I am trying to say that like some of the people that I worked with were like very middle of the road and or Republicans, and they did like fair reporting and allowed me to do plenty of reporting on conservatives and create conservative political virality. It was a huge moneymaker for them, actually. And it all started. All of this collapse started once I was gone. Very, very sad. How privileged are you? How lame. These are all lame. White people. Read this before you text your black friends. My God. My God. It's just racism repackaged. It's just racism repackaged. Up. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Knock, knock, knock. Hershey's, Tampax, Anheuser-Busch. Knock, knock, knock. Diversity, equity, inclusions. Gotcha. Here's BuzzFeed's live ticker for their stock. 74 cents. Got it? Opened up at $10 a share. Now it's 74 cents a share. That's a decrease of 93%, approximately. Oh my. This means that they have lost, their market cap is now 100 million. This means that they have lost billions in market cap. Billions. I mean, how do you even do that? You've got to be so bad at your business. Check this out. This is BuzzFeed market cap collapsing through the floor. This is they were capitalized right here, December 2021, capitalized at $1.2 billion, above or just at $1.2 billion, and now they're down close to below $100 million, meaning they've lost $1 billion, meaning they've lost nearly 100% of the value of their company. How do you do that? Well, you report on stories that are not true. You publish stories that aren't true as news. BuzzFeed News, these reports allege Trump has deep ties to Russia. Never forget that BuzzFeed News published a steaming pile of trash that is the Steele dossier. You can still find that today. Even though BuzzFeed editor Ben Smith, my former boss, admits he knew at the time that he published it in full, the fake Russia dossier contained clear errors because his editors told him it's clear errors. There are clear errors. This is fake. It is a fake dossier. So here it is. You can still find it up. No apology. No corrections in the article. Isn't that wild? No corrections in the article at all. No apologies. Just publishing the entire dossier on Trump. In a way, we have to thank them for that because the dossier itself was never supposed to be fully published. It was supposed to be something that gets leaked out and used as a way to take down Donald Trump's presidency. And indeed, it was certainly used in order to damage Donald Trump horribly. The problem with the right is that they think the left has a shred of remorse about any of the national damage to our lives destroyed by Russiagate. They don't. They consider it a historical success that led to 2 impeachments. Evil, evil, fascistic people. And they did it with the faith and credit of the people who read BuzzFeed and BuzzFeed News. And now that brand is officially over. Tim Pool is saying, hey, my website is rated nearly perfect by NewsGuard, and we are expanding. What's BuzzFeed's excuse? Can somebody please do a listicle titled 10 Things We Love About BuzzFeed News Shutting Down? Well, Charlie Kirk did that. 7 reasons why BuzzFeed News is shutting down. Turns out crummy listicles don't pay. On issues like LGBT and anti-racism, BuzzFeed said there are not 2 sides. That's not what readers want to hear. From a news site, there are always 2 sides. According to FAIR, a left-wing media watchdog, BuzzFeed's coverage of Barack Obama was borderline creepy and sycophantic. Correct. They published the discredited Clinton finance PP tape dossier. They published the hit piece claiming President Trump ordered Michael Cohen to lie to Congress. They had to fire their top tech reporter, Ryan Broderick, after it turned out that he'd been plagiarizing people for his entire career. Nobody wanted to read them. Good riddance. The reason you had the problem is that BuzzFeed was constituted originally as an aggregator. They didn't care about copyright. They didn't care about copyright on video. Like if it was on the internet, it was just going to be slapped together on BuzzFeed. You could copy, paste, do anything you want. I mean, that's how it was designed. That's how I was trained. So that's why, of course, you had, when BuzzFeed decided to be a furious company, that's why you had people that got into trouble. They had to delete like the entire bylines of some of their most successful authors because that's all they did. Because that was the BuzzFeed way. They literally trained people to do that. BuzzFeed was a plagiarism training center for individuals. And they got a couple scalps, that's for certain. So it is no more. So c'est la vie. No use in crying over spilled listicles. Andrew Tate would do a better job running this site. I hope that he buys it. I hope he lets me be the editor of it. And that would make me a very happy man. One less fake news site in the world, and that's a good thing. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Deeply and affectionately thankful for this audience, especially today. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, base patriots.